This video covers Java's string class and can be found in the Java Basics section of the online notes. The Java string class is somewhat different than the C++ class in that in C++ you can change the contents of a string, whereas in a Java class or string class the strings are immutable. Once they're created, their contents cannot be changed. For example, in this piece of code I've assigned the value hello to A and then called concat to concatenate the string world to hello. This operation, a.concat, actually creates a completely new string, hello world. And if I want it to be assigned to the variable A, I actually need to assign it to the variable A. Remember that classes are objects, and so when I assign this version of hello to A points to the hello object, and then a.concat creates an object with hello world. However, until I assign that object to A, this A right here is still pointing to this hello object. Only after I assign the result of this expression to A does A point to hello world. Notice I do not have to deallocate this hello object. It will automatically be reclaimed by the garbage collector since no variable references this hello object anymore. When you compare strings in Java, you have to compare them using either the equals method or the compare to method. It does not work to use the operators like greater than or less than or equal as you could do in C++. If you do that, then Java will use pointer comparisons and you will not get the answer that you hope for. So if you want to check whether two strings are equal, use equals. If you want to check to see whether they are in lexicographic order, use compare to. So equals returns true false. Compare to returns an integer, which is a negative number if A is less than B, a positive number if A is greater than B, and the number 0 if they're equal. So here's an example where I am checking to see whether my variable token is equal to the string literal plus, and then in the second else checking to see if it's equal to the variable day. Since strings are immutable, you sometimes still want to be able to modify strings in place. Like if I'm in a graphical interface and I'm typing into a text box, it's really inefficient if I'm going to create a new string with each character that I type. In fact, if you think about it, if there's n characters in the string ultimately, and I'm creating a new text string for each new character, I'd end up with order n squared characters or bytes being allocated, which is pretty wasteful of memory when I only need order n. So if I'm going to be modifying a string and ultimately I just want the end product, use either a string builder or string buffer class. The string builder was designed to work with single-threaded applications. It's faster than string buffer. String buffer works with multiple threaded applications. The two classes are interchangeable in the sense that they support the same API. I would suggest using string builder in the first part of this class. Later, when we get to concurrency, you'll need to use the string buffer class.